Yo, welcome back. You listen to the future. Are you watching the future of sports talk radio? We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. It's your boy King Cooley on the mic, and you know the vibes. You know who I'm with? My A1 from day one is definitely in the building. Hollow Point, what's up, my boy?
What's happening, man? What's happening, everybody?
What's going on with you, buddy? How's everything going on?
Good, man. Everything's great. Kids back in school. Just living the dream, man. Just trying to get these lunches made before I get yelled at.
Make them lunches, man. Oh yeah.
I bet turkey, not ham, not turkey.
Hey, I say you better eat this shit. That's
right.
What I say.
I'll eat it right in their face. I'm eating that though. But,
Yeah, you know what it feels like to be hungry.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's cool, man. You know, getting back to the swing of things, just getting them going and getting your own little rhythm during the fall. About to be fall season, end of the summer. So
exactly,
probably the sweetest spot of the year for me is like right toward the end of the summer, beginning of fall, like right when it gets about 75 all day,
aka blue jeans weather.
You understand?
Yeah,
exactly.
Blue jeans weather is definitely coming, man. I've been chilling over here, man. Coach is about to like pick up for us. Shout out to the 9U La Mirada football team. Our first game is tomorrow. We're gonna go beat up on some Saddleback, whoever they are. We're gonna go beat up on Saddleback Valley.
It don't matter.
It don't matter who they are. We ready.
Nope.
Other than that, man, just coach has been really, really cool. I've been really digging that stuff. So just it's been keeping me busy, which is why we had to switch up how we do things now with the podcast. Before we were just doing things, we would record our show on a Monday, I'll edit it, drop it on Tuesday, but now we're going to go live. So we're moving to a live format. So we'll be back every Friday moving forward for this one, right?
You get to see this pretty face all the time. So get used to it.
Speaking of, hey, will you let them know where to find us on them socials?
Oh man, real easy. You can find us on Facebook. You find us in our group. We have a Facebook page, a Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. If you log on there right now, you'll see our pretty faces on there right now. We're also on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on the TikTok. We're also on X, formerly known as Twitter. We're all over the socials. Hit us up. Let us know how great we are. And let us know if there's something you want to talk about. List it in there. We're all here for you.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate you, man. So we have no White Mike, and if you're a fan of the show at this point, this is where the White Mike trivia show will be. But hopefully next week he will be back on the show and we can have that. But other things are more exciting, like college football is back.
Yes, sir.
Officially. I mean, we had a game last week. Florida State, went out there and embarrassed themselves, and you know what I mean? But
I won't say embarrass themselves, though. You know what I mean? I just thought they just got outplayed.
Okay.
Honestly, embarrassed if they got blown out. I know they were expected to win, but they just got beat. They got beat. I mean, it wasn't like it was a FBS team or FCS team, I should say.
Right.
Which one is it? FCS, yeah. Division 2.
Or what would it be in college football? 25 is an FCS, like the Sharks or something like that.
Something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But
still, yes, they at the pre-ranked number 10, they should have handled that game with ease, but they did not.
They did not. Thank
you. Yeah.
Tragic.
Yeah. Speaking of handling games, did you get a chance to watch those Colorado Buffaloes?
You know what? I did, and I always have high hopes for this team, man. Like, especially if I spoke so highly of them last year, it was like I jumped on that train. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy. You were the representative from
for sure. I jumped heavy on that train. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Watching last night's game.
You got last year vibes all over.
It has last year all over it again. So this is North Dakota State they played, and their defense. I guess they were trying to improve like the front seven, right? Both sides of the ball.
Front seven, mainly the front four, and the line in particular.
I don't think he did. I got a bunch of 2-stars or whatever.
Getting pressure with their fours, and apparently they got a couple 3-stars and 4-stars and all that stuff, and they got Warren Sapp as a line coach, and it was supposed to be all better, but the product looked kind of the same. They couldn't get to the quarterback. I think they got maybe one sack, maybe 2, but never when they needed. They couldn't get off on third down. And they couldn't. They were making silly penalties, offsides. They made a silly personal foul, all on third downs, where it gave them first downs, and they gave them just the quarterback got everything he wanted. They didn't spy him. They didn't do nothing.
Right.
So he looked like a star out there. But that being said, speaking of stars, I mean the Colorado offense is fully functional. I'll say that.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're really good. They're still not as good on the running game as I'd like them to be, but Shedeur is everything that they say he is, I think.
What'd you think of Travis Hunter's catch at the end of the game?
He's a beast. That dude's
monster.
He's like the Boys Club All-American, man.
For sure.
He's Boys Club All-American. That's what he is. You know what I mean? Like he's like the best. He jumps the highest. He's the fastest. He's like John on your team. Everybody got a John.
Everybody got a John. Like, everybody can do everything. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
What can't you do? Yeah. And how? Why are you hanging out with us? How old are you?
Right.
12.
He probably if they had a flip contest, he probably win that.
He definitely win that. He definitely win.
I'm just saying, he's good at everything, and it's just like it's funny because today I seen this little interview with Champ Bailey, right? And they said, should he? Because he played. For those of you who didn't watch the game, out of 116 plays, he played 115 of them. The only reason he didn't play in that one play is because his helmet came off after he caught the first down, and he had to, by rule, you have to go off of a play before you come back. So that's how much use they got at him on both sides of the ball, impacting both sides. And like they're asking Champ Bailey because he used to do that when he was with Georgia. It's like, is that sustainable? Like, should you like going into the league? Should that be a thing that you hang your hat on? Champ's like, absolutely not. Pick one. Be elite at that. Yeah, because there's no way you can be elite at both.
I see a lot of people talking, giving him a lot of pushback on that. Yeah. At some point, he's gonna have to pick one skill and do it. I would say as a receiver, because like he's more clearly he's better as a receiver.
He's a game changer as a receiver. Absolutely.
So I would say stick to receiver, but I mean for what he's doing right now, I mean as long as it's sustainable for him, you can play 116 plays. You want to be Iron Man like that? That's
the only
cool. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's nothing. I don't think anything great out of it is going to come out of it long term.
The only thing I would say is if they had a no shit shutdown defense, I would be like, cool. All right, you're a big part of that. But they don't. Like they can easily throw on the other side of the field where he is not and still get yards. So it's like you being on there doesn't mean anything. So you know what I mean? You're just wasting energy. Just sit on the sideline and wait for your offense to come out. And because him and Shedeur have a good chemistry to where he knows he could throw it up on a one-on-one situation. And like Coach Prime said, it's not a 50-50 ball, it's a 100-0 ball. Kind of like that. So but I think he definitely is more dynamic on offense than he is on defense. And that's saying a lot because he's that dude on both. So it kind of sucks, but they just need to do better on defense.
So I was looking at the this weekend schedule, man, and I picked out a couple key games, man. I just want to get your opinions on them. Okay, the first one will be let's go Clemson and Georgia, and the kickoff down there, the athletic kickoff over down in Atlanta. Yeah, what do you expect to see in this one?
Oh, Georgia's. I think here's what I expect to see. I think Georgia's going to end up win. I expect them to run the ball well, especially early in the season because you don't want to. Kirby Smart is a great coach, and I think he does a great job of recruiting now. And now with Saban's not around, he's probably the go-to guy in terms of coaching. I think he's gonna have those boys ready. They have great talent up and down the lineup. So, and with Clemson, you don't really know what they got. It's like they're not because of Dabo Swinney's resistance to use the transfer portal. He's like really relegated to just recruiting and like having tryouts in the gym. You know what I mean? Like his talent ain't what it used to be. He ain't got enough. I just don't think he has enough Joes to contend with what Georgia got.
Gotcha. All right.
So I think Georgia wins.
Okay. I would agree with you. I think Georgia steamrolls them.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't want to say the reason why I don't say steamroll is because it's the first game. Yeah. And anytime you're in a first game against a better team, not just a cream puff, it's normally gets nervous stuff.
It's kind of nervous
energy. Yeah. So early, you maybe see some false starts, some turnover, some sort of mistakes that you wouldn't normally see. But in the end, they're gonna pull it out. I think they win no less than by two scores.
Okay,
if that means anything.
I got you. All right. This number 7 Notre Dame is going to Kyle's Field and taking on Texas A&M. number 20.
Who ranked Notre Dame number 7, dude?
It's the writers, man.
Who did writers. That?
The writers. They're all from South Bend. Every writer that votes in Notre Dame is from South Bend.
They're never going to learn.
You know what I'm saying? I guarantee every writer that votes for Notre Dame has like a copy of sleeps with a copy of Rudy under their pillow.
Oh man, is it a primetime game or is it like one of those 3:00 ones they used to have?
Oh man, let me look that up. I'll let you know real quick.
Man, if it's a primetime game, they might lose by 3 touchdowns. They do not show up under the lights. That is for sure. So I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of Notre Dame. I am definitely not. I'm not a fan of either of these teams.
Oh no! Wait, that's my time. 4:30 my time. So that's 7:30.
Oh no!
Prime time game.
Oh no! Yeah, they're gonna lose. Texas A&M gonna win all the way.
Oh,
Texas A&M.
All right.
This is a jump off game.
Here's another interesting game. Number 19, Miami goes into the swamp and takes on Florida.
This is another one where Miami has his number next to their name, and everybody's thinking it's going to be the U back.
Back.
They're not. Yeah. They're not back. They're going to get smacked. They're coming into the swamp with that business already. Rivalry. Yeah. Game. Nah. They're going to get smacked. They're going to get smacked.
Smacked.
Yeah, I think they're going. Florida's going to win that game.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, these are my predictions. It's not
your predictions.
I'm not from the future. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like these are what I think. I think Florida is going to be too much for Miami, especially with that environment that they go into the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Let me see. There's Western Kentucky.
Man, get this up.
Number 5 Alabama. I'm just saying, like after the Nick Saban thing. No. Nick Saban retires. It's his first game. This is the first game without him.
They're gonna throw 70 up there.
70 up.
Yeah.
Okay.
What up, Vaughn?
This is gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna put 70 on them, man. It's too much. It's way too much. So
this is I think
I don't want to see it's gonna be a bloodbath. Like I don't care who coaching this game. He can sit in the office for this game and it's gonna be the same result. So yeah. I just don't see anything else happening. They have a lot of talent all up and down. And like it's it's a have and have nots. The pros versus Joes. That's what we're going to
this is why I wish Horace was here. Horace could break down like exactly why Alabama's going to beat them, but he's going to break it down as if like Western Kentucky has a chance.
He's not. What he's trying to do is try to hedge his bet. No, he's I'm telling you right now. Alabama with Milroe back there, he's his second year in. He's comfortable now. And like he didn't transfer for a reason, so he can show them everybody that he's that dude or whatever. So
Right.
I think Alabama dominates West Kentucky from first to fourth.
First and
They'll
fourth,
have their
right.
third string in by no time.
There you go. Alabama A&M, Auburn.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We should win. By a lot.
By a lot.
But
Should. But will we win by a lot? I mean, I'm used to it. I mean, this is the
we'll still handle it, Alabama A&M. But I am not confident in our quarterback situation. We have good wide receivers, a good running game, but I'm just not confident in our quarterback. Our defense, all our defense guys are gone, so we got new defensive turnover. It's just so many questions, not as many answers. This is probably the first game like this that I'm actually going to watch from beginning to end just to see the personnel. Otherwise, I wouldn't be tuning in because it's normally like this. It should be a washout, should be a blowout. Shout out to Alabama A&M, but
but
if I need to see a band
finger right now,
I'll come watch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And we got some viewers that are alumni from Alabama A&M.
Yeah. So shout out.
There you go.
That's right.
This week.
That's right. No love for y'all this week. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I love you next week.
I got one more for you, bro. 23 USC and LSU in the Modelo kickoff in Vegas on Sunday. This is gonna be good.
This is the one. This is the one. I'm telling you. It's gonna be LSU gonna pretty much style out on them, I think. I don't believe. I think their defense, USC's defense, may have gotten worse than last year, and that's bad. They were bad last year, and the good news is offensively, they didn't. I won't say they improved, but I don't think they lost too many steps. Even with Caleb not there, their backup quarterback was just as good, and he's taken over this year. I forgot his name, but I like offensively what USC is bringing, but they haven't found a defense in about 10 years, and I don't think this game versus LSU gonna be that.
Right.
I think if LSU gets 2 stops against USC, it's gonna be over. 2 stops. That's all it's gonna take.
2 stops, and
2 defensive stops. Yeah, I'm taking LSU. If they stop USC 2 times, because I don't think USC is gonna stop LSU at all.
Oh wow.
I don't.
No, I mean, yeah, they did have they had some trouble on defense last year. I don't know who they picked up, like in the offseason throughout recruiting or any improvements that they probably possibly made, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be a closer game.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a closer game. In fact, I'm gonna take USC in the upset.
Oh,
yeah, screw that.
I like it. I know, bud. You ain't gotta tell me. I know.
No,
just blink twice if you're in trouble. Blink twice. Blink twice if you're in trouble.
So I was just playing, just joking. No, I like what USC is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And number 2, it's just me being biased. I don't like LSU.
And that's fair. That's fair.
You know I don't like LSU.
I mean, we're talking about a matchup. I don't like them either.
Yeah. So, seems like there was some big settlements. I guess you can call them disputes that were settled in the NFL. Finally,
disputes, like this one right here. Are we calling them now?
We can call it a dispute, or we can call it. A lot of people call them divas. I don't know, but CeeDee Lamb gets the bag. 4 years, $136 million, with a $38 million signing bonus with the Dallas Cowboys to stay in Dallas.
Yeah, $100 million guaranteed. I don't know why this one was so hard. Like it was really easy. The market was set by Justin Jefferson, so it's a matter. Hey, are we going to pay him the money that he's going to be owed, or are we not going to pay him? Like that's basically what it came down to. It wasn't no more negotiating necessary. Like where he stands on the pantheon of receivers.
Right.
Why not just give him the money and just, it's going to be what it is. You give him that signing bonus, make it hurt as least as you can, and just be good with it.
Right.
Like I said, he gets $100 million guaranteed. So by the time that money dries up, now we're talking about renegotiating that other, 36 mil or whatever's left.
Right.
So I'm happy I'm happy for CeeDee Lamb that he got the bag. But what a shit show in Dallas right now.
Oh, for sure. This solves some problems, but not everything in Dallas. Right. They just picked up was it Dalvin Cook this week too.
Yeah, they picked up Dalvin Cook because they have Ezekiel Elliott's old broken self running the rock right now. So they need Dalvin Cook at least to assist. And they can do a, running back by committee kind of thing. I'm not sure how healthy Dalvin Cook is. I'm sure he's really itching at the, chomping at the bit to get out there and get some action because he didn't get any with the Jets, and he got few, he got phased out with the Vikings, and he didn't get them reps he thought he was going to get with the Jets. So I think he's a good back. I don't know why he's gotten that.
Okay. And you know what? And the other settlement, or I guess we can call it Brandon Ayuk and the 49ers. He signs a 4-year extension, $120 million.
Yeah, this one seems kind of weird, man. This one seems kind of weird because, like,
didn't he? He's demanded like a trade, which you could possibly still see.
Yeah, and they fished out, but the only thing was they weren't gonna trade him if they couldn't get a receiver back for him, and not just a random ass receiver, a top level type receiver. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna trade you away and get nothing. Like, you crazy? No. Like, you still got a year or so left on your contract. I don't have to do anything, and just so I'm glad. Again, I'm always glad when the players get their money, but it's like they take the dealing of it so personally, and like it's just business, and it's like if you had the money that you had to pay all these people, you'd be judicial, you'd be kind of, I don't know, we're gonna see. Right. You try to hold on every penny that you can so you can pay everybody because you want to win. You want to have the best team possible on your field, especially if you're the San Francisco 49ers, who was just in the Super Bowl last year. They're trying to improve. Right. So it's just, we want you here, but we ain't trying to give you all our money. Then we can't pay nobody else. So I think they gave him too much. No. I think $30 million a year is right where he should be. I think he's not. He's probably so. I think Jefferson is at what 30. What was it? 38 mil, something like that. And then CeeDee Lamb's right under him, and I think Ayuk somewhere under there. So it's just, I think him and he's like probably right below AJ Brown. Like I think he's in a good spot where he is. So I think they did him right by giving him the money that they gave him. So I think he is a good back. I mean, a good receiver. He's a game changer. He spreads the field for them, and I think he's one of Purdy's favorite targets. So I think it's great that they brought him back for Purdy. Yeah. So
well,
shout out to them.
Shout out to them. I mean, hopefully they do something with it, man. Or it would be terrible if they didn't. And I guess we can kind of segue. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of segue because, like, you were just in the Super Bowl and you're trying to bring all your pieces back to go back or whatever, and it don't work out for you. That would 100% suck. Let's talk some predictions, man. Let's do some predictions. The NFL season is right around the corner. So it starts next week, right? And before we get into it, we like to throw our predictions on what the season's going to look like. So I'm going to start with you, Hollow Point. We're going to do the NFC East first. And we're going to go from 4 to 1. Give me your number 4. All
right. It's way too early to do it. But we're at number 4 in the NFC East.
It's not way too early. It starts next week. It's the perfect time to do it.
I guess
it's a prediction, bro.
All right.
Can't do
number 4, we got the 4. Number 4, give me the New York Giants. The New York Giants at number 4. bringing up the rear. Sorry, man. They don't have the quarterback play that they thought they had. They gave the money to the wrong person. They should have gave it to Saquon. They have the Malik Nate, but they don't have nobody to throw it to him. So it's just, you hoped he was going to be something he wasn't, and now he's just not. And the defense is shaky at best. So you don't know what you're going to get, man. You can't name any positive thing going on.
All right, man. Hey, I get it. Like, go to number 3 now.
That's what I'm supposed to do, right?
Who's number 3?
Number 3, I got the Commanders. I like what they got going on with the rookie at the quarterback from LSU. They got a big changeover from all the way up top down to the coach. So hopefully it'll be some positive stuff. But I don't think they have enough to overtake the top 2 teams in the NFC East, which leads me to number 2 would be the Cowboys. And yeah, they finished first last year at 12-5, but I think they're going to have a down year because of all the drama leading up to this opening and up to this point. I think it's going to be Jerry Jones has done a good job of soiling his team, and just it's going to show this year, I think, everybody from the coach to the players. So I put them at 2. And then at 1, by default, the daggone Philadelphia Eagles are going to win. I just think they're too talented across the board, man. I think although they lost some key veterans, they lost Kelsey at center. They lost Fletcher Cox, I think they lost for retirement. But I think they're still solid all the way around. You got A.J. Brown. Of course, now you have Saquon Barkley. They got Smith on the other side. They got a solid team, man. And then Jalen Hurts back there commanding it. So I think they're going to end up, maybe it's going to be like 12-5, 11-6, kind of year. But they're going to win the division. I don't see either of them being the NFC, winner or whatever. But I think 11-6 for the division winner.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll go. Number 4, the Commanders. I don't trust rookie quarterbacks. They lost some key spots on defense. They lost. They let Jahan Dotson go to the fucking Eagles. And Jahan Dotson is a really, really, really underratedly very good receiver. That they should have kept. I think they lost McLaurin too. Their top receiver.
No, they still got him.
Okay, they lost another guy. They lost another key guy on offense as well. But I don't trust rookie quarterbacks like that. I mean,
that's fair.
Even though he did win the Heisman, and like whatever. But I just don't. Yeah. I'm gonna put number 3. I'm gonna put my Giants at number 3 because I feel like our defense is a little bit better than it's better than shaky at best. I think it's better than the Commanders' defense for sure. Offensively, man, we're screwed everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
And Neighbors, we're probably gonna lose him pretty soon too because we don't have nobody to throw him the ball. We drafted a point guard. You know what I mean?
You got the point guard from Duke.
I sound like you right now, so let me shut myself up and say number 2, the Dallas Cowboys.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We put the Cowboys at number 2. Much like you said, man, like the drama, the infighting, and then their historic history for collapsing won't let them win this division. I'll say they'll probably barely make the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to win the division at all. Even for number 1 to be the Philadelphia Eagles, as painful as that makes me, that hurts me to say this, but Philly's been that team. Philly's been the dog on top of that division for years, so for the last couple of years now, and it's going to continue that way. I don't see it changing. NFC South.
Okay, well, is that you want to? I think this is you getting back at me, but that's fine.
No, it's not me getting back at you at all.
Number 4 is my lowly Panthers.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
They're still building. So
yeah,
that's all I can say. They got a lot of question marks everywhere. So they're gonna be at 4. Number 3, I got the excuse me, the Saints. The Saints are going nowhere fast. Carr is not the answer at quarterback. He has some good receivers, but he's just not a good quarterback anymore. Got Kamara, but again, the defense is not what it used to be. I think a lot of people it's really old now and slow. So a lot of their playmakers are, lost a step or two. So it's hard to get for them to keep up with the speed of the game, I think, in my opinion. So that is number 2 is Tampa Bay Bucks. Mayfield's second year, and they got all the confidence in the world in him. And I think, but I don't know if they could have enough for what the number 1 team is bringing this year. They had a decent draft, and they had some good pickups this year. The Atlanta Falcons have are going to overtake the Bucks, and they're going to finish probably 10-7. Nothing amazing. 10-7 is going to win them the division. So I don't see nothing but maybe one team making it out of there.
You're so generous with that. 10 wins for the Falcons?
I said maybe.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so we 10-7, 9-8.
9-8.
They'll be somewhere
I'll
like
say
that.
9. Yeah, it'll be in there. I think it'll be in there. Yeah. I think it'll be a good season for them. But all right, but I'm gonna go with number 4. What can you say about Carolina that hasn't been said about Afghanistan?
Bombed out
and depleted. Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Hey, Chappelle show.
Hey, number 3, the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield has confidence, and you know what happens when he gets confidence.
Yeah, dude. Starts feeling dangerous.
Yeah. On the flip side of that, the Saints. Derek Carr doesn't have confidence, and you know what happens when he doesn't have confidence?
He starts crying.
Starts winning.
He starts crying.
And he starts crying for sure. Number 1, the Falcons. I think Cousins has some money, so has some magic left in there, and then they have a young team that's talented enough to get there. Bijan Robinson.
As much as I ragged on them for their how early they picked up that quarterback, and I still am ragging on them. I still think that was a terrible pick. That time being, they could have got a decent, guy.
Michael Penix Jr. Right? I think we said it before. I feel like they see a resurgence of Michael Vick coming back to Atlanta.
That's what we said. That's the novice way of thinking about it. I think the fact they were looking for a splash draft, and I think he was that splash. But I don't know if that's going to be what they think it is. So I hope Kirk Cousins stays healthy. But if not, they're waiting to overtake him. You could tell by the way they're playing Penix Jr. in the preseason. They don't let him play a lot. They're putting a bubble around him. They're making sure he's gonna be safe. I've never seen a team treat a backup that way. I'll just say
Cousins gets hurt from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So
or all the time, but either way.
There you go. Let's do NFC North. Who you got?
NFC North is going to be a tough one, man, because I think NFC North is probably the most talented. But on number 4, I got the Vikings, I think. Losing their quarterback is big, and you having to depend on Sam I Am to be your quarterback. That's not really good for you because he sees a lot of ghosts. I'm just saying he does. He admitted it. So I feel bad for Justin Jefferson, but I mean, you're gonna get a lot of opportunities to catch ball because all they're gonna be doing is throwing the ball. Anyway, number 3, I got the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Even though they're going to be improved this year, I'll say that. Caleb Williams, and they probably have the most talented group of receivers this year in terms of a group with the
DJ Moore.
You got
it was Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen, and then the guy from Washington. They got him as a slot guy. So Oduzzi, however you say his name.
That's who I'm thinking. The Commanders lost.
Yeah. So I think they'll be much improved, but at the same time, I think you're going to see some of them rookie mistakes cost them a couple games. So that's why I put them in the third spot, which is your number 2. Give me the Packers. Jordan Love is leaps and bounds. He got that money now. He got paid, and I think he's set to get to that next level, man, and get them boys. They all been young. They've grown up together now, so now it's time to produce. So I see them getting that number 2, but making the playoffs, and probably like an 11-6, and then number 1, Detroit. I think they kind of pick up where they left off a little bit, and I think they'll be fighting for that top spot, man. With San Francisco, in my opinion, they're tough. They prove they're tough. I think Jared Goff is the perfect quarterback for that situation because he's not going to kill you in terms of making plays, and I think he is the most fit for that environment. You know what I mean? Like between the coach, the only person that's going to get in the way is that coach. He's going to make some 4th down plays, and you're going to be like, "What the hell is he doing?" And like he does it all the time, right? And every game I watch, it's like a head scratcher. Like, what,
bro? Come on, man. What you doing?
So yeah. So
somebody grab Dan. You know what I mean?
He's got the wrong notebook.
He's got the wrong notebook.
But yeah, I got them winning the division. I want to say they may finish 2 in the whole NFC.
Okay. All right. I think ours kind of look very equal. I mean, probably same points. Mine, I have the Vikings finishing 4th. It sucks for me because I drafted Justin Jefferson as a receiver, man. And and I did not really thinking about like, he don't have anybody to throw it to him because Sam Darnold, you know what I mean?
It's like Larry Fitz used to be back in the day.
Right.
Larry Fitzgerald. He was clearly the best receiver in the league with no one to throw it to him.
No one.
Bunch of bad quarterbacks in his career.
Yeah. Number 3, I think the Bears will improve. A lot of stuff you said before. New quarterback, Caleb Williams. He's proven he's already NFL ready. Great talented additions to the wide receiver core with Keenan Allen, who was a beast over in LA with the Chargers. DJ Moore is another underrated receiver out there, and I think one of the St. Brown, one of the St. Brown kids are over there too, man. And that dude's like low key a little missile also. So I expect to see that offense like the way I guess they envisioned in their head for Justin Fields for it to be running. I think it's going to run the way they want it to run.
I don't know what you're doing with your hands, but all right, I got you.
Yeah. Just saying the offense, the way the offense is set up, the way the offense is doing. You know what I mean?
All of that.
What they was expecting with Justin Fields, they're going to get it with Caleb Williams. And I think just like you said, the rookie mistakes is going to cost them some key games. And some key stretch. You know what I'm saying? They get that experience. I think the Bears will be around the next couple of years or this year. Mm-hmm. They're going to improve upon from last year, but they're not going to get into playoffs. They're going to barely miss it, I would say. Number 2, the Packers, man. The Packers look good. They gave your boy the money. Jordan Love got paid, so I expect him to ball out. They made the playoffs last year. They put out the Cowboys. They put out the Cowboys last year.
They did. Surprisingly, they went to Jerry's World and knocked them out of the box. Dude, they got rid of them in a hurry.
Quick, expeditiously. I think they improve on that, man. So with that, but my number 1 will be the Lions. another team, man. They just keeps getting better and better and better and better. And last year was their first chance to win a playoff game, and they did. And man, I like the little run, so I think they're going to continue to do really well. The NFC West, who you got?
Give me coming in the rear, pulling up with the rear of the gear is the Arizona Cardinals. That's what all I got to say about the Cardinals. Just
somebody got to be fourth.
Somebody got to be here. that's. I mean, I like Harrison Jr., but
yeah.
Somebody got
you ain't proven anything yet. You ain't showing anything yet. So
no, you showed me. I haven't seen nothing that would lead me otherwise. So number 3 would be the Seattle Seahawks. I like Geno's. I like this version of Geno. He's grown man now, and he's got Metcalf and he's got the other receiver guys. But they still have to get a solidified running game. And they may have it, but like injuries always kind of have a way of like impeding their progress. So hopefully that's not the case this year, but even if it is or isn't, I think the number 2 team, the Rams, are a better team, and total team. I think on both offensive and defensive side. They got old Puka Nacua with his second year, and then Cooper Kupp as their wideouts, and then you got Williams coming in as their backfield. Man, they got a lot of speed on that team, and that's just like Nacua and Kupp are like the Sunday morning. They're gonna be there kind of thing.
Right.
If I need a first down, I know where to go. But they got some burners on there that you haven't heard about, and I can't wait to see what they got going. So number 2 is the Rams, but number 1, like it's been for a while now, is the Niners. The Niners, as long as McCaffrey stays healthy, they can keep Debo in for at least maybe 14 out of the 17 games. I think that he's going to miss at least 1 or 2. So it's bound to happen. Ayuk got paid like we talked about earlier. So hopefully that means he won't get hurt. Knock on wood. But they got some talent on that team on both sides of the ball, and I think as long as they get everybody in the right place at the right time, I think everybody will be fine. Trent Williams is a big signing that they still need to get. They still haven't got him signed yet. So the sooner they can get him, the better off they'll feel about their chances. But I see them finishing first in the West, or first in the West and first in the NFC. So
okay, you see them going. Okay, good stuff. Yeah. All right. Number 4 for me, the Seahawks. Not having a running game is going to hurt them so bad. Even though Geno Smith does what he does. You know what I'm saying? He's older. I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? It's all as consistent as it did last year. I think they fall. Okay. Number 3, let me get the Cardinals. Somebody gotta be at number 3 because somebody gotta be there. Because it's not gonna be number 2, the Rams. The Rams, a lot of reasons, like you just said, man. And if Matt Stafford can stay healthy, man, they can really challenge for a division title. I'm not gonna say they'll win it, but they can challenge the number 1, the 49ers, for a division title. They need to get, like you said, get Trent Williams signed ASAP.
Yeah. ASAP and in a hurry. ASAP and in a hurry.
Solidify your spot.
Yeah. He's a game changer on that left side. It's just you know where you're going. It's like where the ball is coming and you can't do nothing about it. That's Trent Williams. Everybody knows when Trent Williams is in the game and they're running the ball, chances are they're going to run it to the left. And usually they get about 6, 7 or more every time they do it. So it's a masterful thing to see. Kyle Shanahan he does a great job of putting his great players in the best positions to make plays. If that makes sense. I know it's what you're supposed to do, but he's good at it.
He's really good at that.
I know if my guy does better running left, I'm going to put him in something that goes to the left.
Yeah.
It sounds simple, but you know, it's the greats can do it.
All right, well, we're gonna switch it over to the AFC now, man. AFC East, and I'll kick it off, man. AFC East number 4 will be none other than the New England Patriots. They still got some shit to figure out, man.
Yeah, they do.
I want to see what Drake May does before I completely, just like unleash my my hatred for that region of the country. You know what I'm saying?
It's real well documented, man. We're about
you know what I'm saying? I said, but like I kind of want to see what it. I want to be fair. You feel me? I want to be fair.
Well, Jacoby Brissett is the starter for the Patriots right now. He got named the starter, so it's hard to say what Jake or May is going to be until Brissett proves that he's not going to be.
Okay,
there. I think you know what I mean. It's the same sentiment, and we'll get to it. I'm sure as we get throughout the AFC picks is how long are they going to wait to put Drake May in? I think
okay. Yeah, let's see.
Yep.
Let me see. Number 3, the Bills.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just gonna put the Bills here because I just don't think they're on the decline. Clearly, someone told me that
it's okay to say it, man.
Josh Allen, they're on the decline.
Yeah.
Someone told me that Josh Allen was like, still elite, and that's not true at all.
He's not.
I don't think he's.
What has he done to make him elite?
Nothing. Exactly. They know who they are.
Yeah.
They know who they are. Number 2, the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, if he can stay healthy past 4 plays, he can put the Jets in a position to be number 2. Number 1, the Dolphins.
So okay, I like it.
All right.
Now, only pushback with mine. So mine, I also have the Patriots bringing up the rear with the gear at 4. Number 3, I also agree with you. Is the Bills, because you can't lose your best receiver, plural. Meaning they lost Gabe Davis too. You can't lose your best targets and think you're just going to be better. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
Like you're not that good of a quarterback to say you can cover what you're going to lose with them. Like you can't. Like that doesn't happen. And the plus, they have Cook as a running game, but as a team, schematically, they don't value the running game like that to say that they're going to completely change what they've been doing to make them better. But that, Cook's a great running back if they use him correctly, but they don't.
Right.
So I just don't believe they're going to be better. So it brings you number 2, which I kind of disagree with you on. I got 2 is the Dolphins. And the reason I say that is because I still, even though Tua got his money, they believe in Tua as a quarterback. I don't think he's a terrible quarterback when he's upright, when he's healthy. But I need to see him beat a contending team. I need to see him beat a team with a winning record. And I need to see him win a game outside of Miami in the cold. So, until I can see those things, I can't go for him winning the division, which leads me to the number 1. And like you said, as long as we can get him past 4 plays, give me the Jets. Give me the Jets. Once he hits that 5th play, it's a wrap. It's over. Don't worry about it. So,
right. I'm gonna kind of speed through these because we're getting kind of pressed for time. I forgot. I gotta get to it. It's Friday Night Lights, so I gotta get to a Friday Night Lights game. The AFC South. I'm starting with the Jaguars. We talked a little bit off air. Don't trust Sunshine anymore. I have this team doesn't even have an identity anymore. It's getting pathetic there in Jacksonville. Number 3, let's go with the Titans. I got, what I'm saying? I have a soft spot there for it. My nephew plays for the Titans. Shout out to Eric Garrett. Go out there, ball out this season. Make sure you go out there and do that. But Losing Derrick Henry's gonna hurt them. Completely hurt their offense, in my opinion. And I don't know what Will Levis is doing. This dude has a mayonnaise cologne.
Get it out of here. Yep.
Like,
yeah. Put mayonnaise in his coffee.
You know what I'm saying? You can stop doing that and like look at the playbook. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, get better at football before you start doing that weird shit. Okay. Sorry.
Number
2, give me the Colts. As dynamic as Anthony Richardson was before he got injured, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's better. I just don't see he's better than is this a hollow point? Oh, sorry.
CJ Stroud?
Yeah, I don't think he's better. He's better than CJ Stroud. No, wait, where am I at? Where is my number 1? So number 2, Colts. Number 1, Texans. I'm taking the Texans to win the AFC South. What about you, buddy?
I'll keep it simple for you. I'm gonna switch that. Number 4, I'm gonna make it the Titans because I don't have any ties to the Titans. Jacksonville, number 3. That's pretty much what you did, and it's fine. Number 2, give me the Texans at 2, and give me the Colts with the surprise at number 1. I think I like what they got going on up there as far as an organization. They have talent all the way around the ball that nobody's talking about. I think Pittman Jr. is going to have an explosive year. So,
okay,
there you go.
AFC North. Now this is going to ruffle some feathers because I'm taking the Browns at number 4. Finish last. Yes, they probably won't.
Yeah, they expect.
I always pick Cleveland.
They're used to losing. It's fine.
Yeah, and I'm used to picking them last, so that's you know, tradition, right? Or whatever. Number 3, the Steelers. A lot of issues. I don't know, man. I Russell Wilson, I like him as a he's a good guy. He's a good guy, really good guy. I think it's his time though. But yeah, your other option, unfortunately for them, is Justin Fields, who was just, you know, sent away from the team that drafted him to go play somewhere else. Hey man, we don't want you no more. Give us our ball back and you just go play with that ball over there.
Yeah.
Who also picked up another quarterback, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you two fight it out. And then it was just announced that Wilson was was the QB1 for them. So whatever. Bengals at number 2. I think they have a lot to play for. I think we're gonna see a big improvement from them this year. I know. You're gonna get your chance. You're gonna get your chance. Number 1. The Ravens. The Ravens. Ravens taking this division. Hollow point.
All right. Real easy for me. Steelers at 4. Browns at 3. Well, first of all, excuse me. Russell Wilson or Fields doesn't mask what they don't have at the offensive line. They can't run the ball, and they don't have enough playmakers to cover up anything else. Bad football team. So, number 3 got the Browns. I'm sorry. 3 I have the Bengals. I said the Browns. 3 I have the Bengals. Everybody loves Joe Burrow. Loves him. Loves him. I like him a little bit. And no fault of his. I think he's got swag for days. But he gets hit a lot. And he's off the field a lot.
A lot, facts.
So until those two things become a little bit, then I will move him up to where he should be. I think when he's good to go, he's great. But again, they have to pick him up a lot on offense. Like pick him off the ground. Come here. Second down. It's second down. It's second. All right. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times they got to pick him up. So if you got to keep doing that, chances are he ain't gonna get up too many more times to answer the bell. Sure. So it's like it's cool when you're young and you can take that stuff, but like as you get older, that stuff start ringing in your ears, and you don't want to. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to get up.
It's a little bit longer to shake out them cobwebs.
Like a little bit longer. You want to stay. You want to stay down a little bit. go to sleep a little longer,
Yeah.
And so that's why I picked them. Number 2, I have the Browns. I like Deshaun Watson. I don't love him. I take it back. I hope Deshaun Watson does well. They have a capable back and forward. They got Cooper on the outside. I trust Cooper to make some plays down the field for them. They have that defense, which is some dogs. So if you got that and a decent running game, just all Watson got to do is not turn the ball over, and they'll be formidable at number 2. But in the end, the Ravens going to take the whole division, and they might take the whole conference depending on this Thursday night game.
Let's see. All right.
We'll see.
AFC West. The Raiders.
Yeah.
Raiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't. They have
Gardner
fans.
Minshew is the starter.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love their fans. Their fans are very passionate, but oh my goodness, the second most delusional team fan base in the NFL.
They're way too passionate.
All right. Number 3, the Broncos. Let's see what they do.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't trust rookie quarterbacks. So I got to see what Bo Nix does. I've seen what Bo Nix I've seen what he's capable of. You know what I mean? And I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't think the brothers have seen the real Bo Nix yet. They about to.
The world's about to see the real Bo Nix. Number 2, the Chargers. I still have a little faith in them, man. And then Jim Harbaugh's coming in. I think he could change that team up a little bit. I think they're gonna do some good, do some good this season. But they can't beat that boy light skinned Jesus.
Light skinned Jesus. You can't beat him. You can't beat him. He's throwing behind the back passes now, bro. He's throwing behind the back passes. What are we doing? Get him out of here, man.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Easy. Number 4, Oakland Raiders. What are they doing? I don't know. Gardner Minshew's quarterback. Number 3, give me the Chargers. I don't believe in the current quarterback they have. He's injured a lot. And when he's not injured, he makes dumb throws. And if it wasn't for their bad coaching, who they got rid of, they now got Harbaugh. I like him. I don't love him. But they'll be all right. Their running game's going to be a little suspect. So they got a lot of question marks for me. I put them at 3. Number 2, give me the Broncos. I don't know why. I don't have a real good reason. So brings me to 1. Chiefs by a mile.
Chiefs by a mile.
If I could have put Chiefs at 1 and 2, I would have.
Yeah, you could have done it. You know what I'm saying? Because just put Chiefs like at 4.
Chiefs,
3, 2,
dot, all
the way down.
Rest of them.
Yeah, for sure. Man, I really wanted to get into that. Our memories of the summer, man. I don't have enough time because it is Friday Night Lights for me.
Okay, man.
Football is about to consume my entire life, my entire weekend.
All right, brother.
And Pearl is like looking at me right now, telling me to hurry up so we can get out of here, man. So, do you have anything, sir? You got any last minute shout outs?
I don't have any. I was just shout out to all the kids that got back to school in their first week. I'm glad everything went out all right. Shout out to all the listeners. I appreciate you for joining and rocking with us. Please log on, follow us. Stay with us, man. We about to do something big. Stay with us.
All right. Also, yeah, we didn't get a chance to do it. We partnered with Bet Us, so we're gonna start dropping it. We're gonna drop an ad this week for that. Website still under construction. A lot of other stuff is still under construction, but make sure you go follow us on YouTube. Follow us here. Give us a like, share, subscribe to anything we on Instagram, TikTok, whatever it's gonna be. You might really, like you said, we got some big stuff coming up, and after this episode, like in 12 more episodes, it's 200. So we're gonna have some big plans for that one as well. So make sure you rock with us and come back here next week with hopefully we'll have White Mike and we'll have Horace back, and we'll be back at doing this, man. So appreciate you guys, man, for Hollow Point, for White Mike, for Horace Jr. I am King Cooley. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Rest in peace, Kobe. See you next week. Peace.